right?
Absolutely.
And now you spoke about a strategy or a process about learning how to learn. So can you talk a little bit more in detail about what is the strategy? What is the process that you're talking about learning how to learn?
Yeah, so while there are quite a few set of strategies and process, I
Mm-hmm.
would like to pick a few key strategies, right, which I would like to talk and share with you and your audience.
Mm-hmm.
So to start with, one must have clear clarity on why somebody wants to learn something,
Mm-hmm.
right? Until unless a why, which defines the purpose, right? Until unless that is not clear, right? My observation, my experience with people have been they will continue to hustle directionless in many different directions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they don't really set them a clear tangent that why they exactly need to learn, right? I would like to quote a quick small story out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quick example out there, lifetime example. One of my mentee approached me sometime back saying that he wants to acquire a PMP certification, right? So PMP
Mm-hmm.
certification is a certification in the project management domain, right? So
Right.
since I
Yeah.
do coach project management, so he approached me that he wants to acquire this PMP certification. I asked him, why do you want to do the certification?
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose behind that? So he wasn't clear enough, right? Despite of my asking number of times, he could not really give me clear and concise answer because he himself was not clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of really saying no to him off the late, how I thought maybe let me guide him, let me teach him in a kind of real time environment. So I started coaching him, right? We went through the different coaching aspects in 3 to 4 weeks time, but he was nowhere, right? And the best part is that he himself was realizing that he is making no progress at all, right? Then he again spoke with me that Deepak, I'm landing nowhere, right? Out of these coaching sessions. So
Mm-hmm.
what do I do? I said, that is where I asked you few weeks back that why do you want to learn it, right?
Right.
So he said, not what do I do now? So I said, you do one thing, you take a break, right? Think, and then write whatever you think, whatever comes in your mind that why exactly you need to acquire this PMP certification,
Right.
right? So that's what he did, and then after a week back he came back to me saying that it's not the PMP certification he wanted to acquire after
Mm-hmm.
he thought deeply within himself. It's that he wanted to get into a career, a challenging career, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would set him a better direction in his career, right? And PMP was one of the tool that he wanted to drive, he wanted to acquire, right, to boost his career. I said,
Right.
there you are. So you have now clarity in your mind that why exactly you need to learn and acquire PMP certification, right?
Right.
So that is where the first and foremost foundation stone of the learning is having a clarity that why do you need to learn something. Yeah. And I would like to add few pointers that what exactly
Mm-hmm.
having a clarity or a why one should learn brings most importantly, it brings clarity within your mind,
Right.
right? And
Right.
with clarity it brings a meaningful engagement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you refer my example, which I just quoted, right, despite he started off, right, down the line 3 to 4 weeks, he was finding himself nowhere. Why? Because he was not able to connect. He was not able to engage himself. Why? Because he was not having any clarity that why exactly he's doing it,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it brings meaningful engagement from your inside with your learning, right? And then once you are engaged meaningfully, right, you can define your goals, right? Once you're able to define your goal, you can prioritize, right? And then you put yourself aligned towards your purpose.
Right. Right.
Right? So that is the reason why I always say to everybody, having clarity on why is the foundation stone in this entire learning process.
This is so great, Deepak, what you're sharing. The clarity of why and the meaningful engagement that you spoke about.
Yeah,
And the example that you quoted, where the person was trying to find why he has to do the, what is that he is really concerned about, what is that he really cares about in his life. And then he looked at, okay, the reason why he wants to pursue PMP is because he wants to engage a challenging career.
yeah,
And that's his why, that's his purpose, that's
yeah,
what pulls him into action,
right.
right? And when he's clear about his why, PMP is one of the stepping stone towards achieving that.
Absolutely,
Right? It could
absolutely.
be multiple other things that he can do, or even he might not even have to do PMP and could choose to do anything else altogether.
True, true. So need not to
So,
be having a PMP certification for a successful project manager, but somebody has to have a kind of a clear connection with why he or she wants to pursue that career or acquire that skill set.
yeah. And what I am also realizing, Deepak, in what you're sharing is that once you have a clear sense of why, it's not about you pushing yourself to accomplish that. In other way, it actually pulls you into action because that's
Absolutely.
what you are passionate about,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
So
brilliant.
once there is a clarity on the why, right? The energy, the direction flows from inside out,
Right, right.
right? So it really comes from your inside that yes, what no matter what, right? I
Hmm.
have to do everything in the direction of acquiring this particular skill, this particular learning.
At this point of time, I want to let the audience know that there is a book from Simon Sinek, and it's called Start with Why. Okay, this is a very, very powerful book, something that I have read, and it gave me a lot of insights. And if you're really interested in working on finding out your why, I suggest that you read this book, What's Your Why? Start with Why from Simon Sinek.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really like the content of this video, hit the like button. This will encourage us to prepare more content like this. If you already have not subscribed to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, and this will bring in the notification of all the future videos that we are going to bring in. Please do spare some time to share your feedback in the comment section, what you really liked about this video, what changes do you want, and what are the other topics that you would want us to cover in the future videos. And spare some time to share this with your near and dear ones so that they get benefited too. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.